Hey guys, Hollie Dunaway here, four-time world boxing champion. And today I'm going to work on weaving this rope. Just going to imagine I got punches coming at me and I'm rolling up underneath them. I've always been a really defensive fighter naturally. Okay, maybe not always. In the beginning, I was a little focused on the fact that my power was, a little bit stronger than everybody else's power, and I just tried to knock everybody out. But as soon as I learned defense, if you've been following, I had some on-the-job training with no amateur background, so I had to just get thrown in there fighting every month and pick it up that way. But about 3-4 months in, I really realized how valuable defense was. When I fought some other fighters that only had offense, and I realized that my defense could make it an easy night for me. Yeah, I guess my first taste of letting me know I wanted to be a defensive fighter happened. Um, I was fighting at Caesars in Lake Tahoe, and this girl. We were both tired. It's 1/3 the oxygen and elevation there, so we're standing in the middle of the ring most of the fight. Just trading them. After a while, once exhaustion hits, your body starts to betray you, and your legs are like, nah, I'm not gonna let you boss me around anymore. So, we're standing in the middle of the ring, and the fight looks just like this. That was it. That was the whole fight. But this girl, she didn't have the so she was just sitting there. Okay, she's throwing more punches for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's one person getting hit twice as much. You know, boxing's about hit and don't get hit. But in Mexico, they don't really admire that defensive style. And I signed with a Mexican boxing promoter for 3 years, and I did it because whenever I would fight in Mexico, the fans were they were amazing. They would line up for hours for autographs and make you feel like a celebrity. Everybody was overly excited. I guess there was a big difference in Mexico. The average man that I spoke to, the thought of their daughter boxing was so exciting to them. Whereas in America, no man wants his daughter getting punched in the face. Even if your daughter's a good boxer, you might be able to accept it, but you don't want that for her. So in Mexico, they have a lot of pride in boxing, and some pride in being able to take a punch too. So they're not as focused on defense. They're more focused on pleasing the fans. So I'm thinking, since I'm going over there and it's we're fighting on prime time, selling out arenas, with girls as the main event. Another thing you don't see too much in America. I just thought I should sign here. I wasn't really thinking oh, my style's not going to please the judges, or I'm an American. They just want to see, their own beat me, which may be true. But I'm glad I got the experience. But yeah, I really felt like I couldn't get a fair shake in Mexico, because I remember first time I went over there. So I'm running my own boxing gym, Hot Stuff Boxing Gym, and the overhead on this place is crazy. I'm 25 years old. I didn't think it through, trying to train people all day long, and then hopefully I'll feel like fitting in 2 or 3 workouts so I can be in shape for a 10-round fight. So I was working out every day, but not like I should have been. So I'm kind of struggling a little bit to run my gym, couple extra grand added to my bills, and I just got it started about 8 months earlier. So I get this call from Mexico. They're like, "Hey, I know you fight in 4 weight divisions, but why don't you come up a 5th weight division and come fight our champion, Ana Maria Torres?" So I'm like, "Yeah, this sounds like a great idea," because they were talking about some money. So okay, money sounds great. So I take the fight on 5 days' notice. Yeah, obviously it was about money, right? But I also knew it was going to be a great opportunity for me, So, and then in my head, I'm thinking, well, I've studied her. She's really strong. You can't hurt her. But she don't have great defense. She'll take one to give one, So I'm thinking like this alone could win me the fight, especially if I just stay on my toes and stay away from her. Which worked well for me for about the first 4 rounds until like any fighter who fights on 5 days notice, I got tired. My legs were like, nah, we're good. So, I was roped open, and crowds on their feet. I'm sure I lost that 5th round. I'm not getting hit. It's just, I can't really get off the ropes yet. I'm just having to boot, boot, block, slip, parry, block. So, I feel like I'm a superstar. Like, this girl can't even hit me in my face. That's not how they saw it, I guess. So, like, the 5th round, I think it was 5th or 6th. So I come out, got my little second win. I'm boxing circles around her again. And then, it hits me again. I get tired again. So, she puts me back on the ropes for maybe like 20 seconds. And I'm not really throwing much punches, I'm just working on defense, resting for a minute. And finally I get ready to throw something back, and the ref steps in to stop it. I'm like, "Hey, I just dodged 8 out of 10 punches. What are you talking about? You're stopping it, So it's a little frustrated. I was like demanding to see the scorecards. Like, not that even mattered. I just wanted to see, like, were y'all gonna try and do it to me? Because I knew I got those first 4. Anyway, so being a defensive-minded fighter didn't really work out for me there. And so maybe I wasn't the Mexican, officials' favorite, but I was loved by the people. I mean, they made sure I felt it and that I knew it. And yeah, I honestly, I could have stayed in Mexico forever. It was so beautiful. I got to fight always in these like beautiful, warm, touristy beach areas, where I'm staying at 5-star resorts. And most of the time as a prize fighter, when you travel, you and your entire team, you get a translator, a chauffeur, your own security guard, and you're just kind of treated like royalty a little bit, whatever you want. The answer is yes. And in America, it wasn't always even like that. But yeah, I really loved Mexico. But it made me feel like I was wasting my time doing this right here. That was fun. All right, guys. You have to catch me tomorrow on my website or on YouTube.